Welcome back, one and all. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Returns. This is part of our Lunchtime Let's Play series. My mouse is being a bit wonky, that's weird. We press the buttons of the keys that we were supposed to press as you slowly pick the notes on the keyboard. They spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. And you've come into the game just in time for a loading screen. Oh, there we go. The entrepreneurial Miss Kabuta has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end and magical talismans, and fully stocked cyber surgery suite. I think this is the cyber surgery suite, and we're going to go to that one first. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could use a hand. Ouch, bad joke right now. She looks at her mangled arm. Okay folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some trivia or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. If you say anything about me going to sleep, just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote, I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. And she is now asleep and getting surgery. And we're just chilling here. I'm guessing she is done. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like your own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. And I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there's no better place to set up practice. I patch the runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Yes. Tell me of your cyberware. We could add a plus 3% chance to hit by locking a new eyeball into her eye. We can get plus 6 hit points. Why are we so poor? Kind of want like external plating, or dermal plating, sorry. That's skin plating basically. Or the cyber legs. Oh well, we're gonna have to wait, I guess. We will eventually be getting this stuff. What is that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Well then, we're poor, so let's take a look at the locker. We can stash items, but not particularly important. Coyote is sitting there. What else is there in this place? Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body pedals in otherworldly wares. Good evening, young human, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Sure, let's take a look. We could get some spells, but we don't have any ability to use magic, so Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork of quilt circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can't identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. And what does he have to say for himself? My mouse is really being annoying. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can make it for you. Any questions and I can answer, or any gear you need? What do you got for sale? Not really. These are all programs for going into the Matrix. We have no skill doing that either. Oh, Johnny Clean is down here. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out a system so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half of the Matrix runs that earned me rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. I'll see you guys around. Cool. That is a good plan, actually. Theodore Buster Groberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness of this is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. What do you got? He has a handgun and couple other guns, but sadly no upgrade for our gun. Our AK-97 is apparently quite generic, but also fairly good comparatively. Alright, I guess that's it then. Let's go with nothing right now. Let's go talk to Coyote. She probably has some things. Ooh, we should probably talk to Eric though first. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep you alive on the right side of the ground. Take a look. I think this guy has armor, yeah. Okay. That is it. Although he looks like he should be selling like beer. Coyote, how you feeling? That doesn't look that bad. Coyote looks both better and worse than the last time you saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and now she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern medicine combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really? Ready for some questions? She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You served Sam the night he died. Do you remember about that night? Or what do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Armitage? Yeah, you know him? I met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyways, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what. And Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Miss Clue wasn't around, I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out, back and into the alley. That's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud, do you remember what he was saying? Senator Sam Dreck, how he grew up rich, didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Tell me about Sam, I heard you liked him. I did, he made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny, I guess. I knew him best of anyone here. Sorry he's gone. Did Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where do you live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it wasn't the drinking, it would have been bad. If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. He was dying? Dying. Or sorry, what was wrong with him? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. Had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. All better, just like that? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now, I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. I got the gems. Let's go talk to you, Mr. Delilah. There's Miss Kabuta. Where's Mr. Delilah? Where's our resident giant troll? Oh no, sorry, he's not the troll. He's this dude. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone that gets things done, and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? Got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote's late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? I am Eltimar. He's Paco. Great. We're all introduced now. Give me my stones. Gonna give him the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good. But you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, sorry. So you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of men who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for these gems. Van Gass, follow me. I know where he is because we just saw him earlier. Wait, did it say Van Gass on the other one and Van Grass here? Or am I just crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby. All the same, he's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. Van Grass, make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this trick? Gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for him. I guess sounds good. Pay me. Done. Give me your cred stick. They're worth more than that, but we lack the talking skills to get a better deal out of it. Sadly. Alright. Let's check our quest log. Investigate Sam's bunk. That's downstairs, but we're actually out of time. We're at 15 minutes, so we'll call it here. Actually, we'll do Sam's thing first, and then we'll call it. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Let's look at it. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his right arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Let's pocket the photo. And that's pretty well going to be it. So, in the next video, we will be continuing on. We have 1 whole karma. We have about $2,000, so we're poor. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Take care.